Hey, I wanted to share with you real quick my latest build that I just finished here only a couple weeks ago that I'm super proud about. So this is my latest guitar. Haven't come up with a name for it yet. I'm open to suggestions. I know some guys call barn casters, but this isn't technically a Telecaster with barnwood. It's based on a Les Paul Junior. So Barn Junior, I don't know, let me know. But yeah, super cool story with this one. So about a year ago, my parents who live in Southwest Saskatchewan, we're gonna head out to my grandma's farm. My great grandfather farmed and ranched in Southwest Saskatchewan, built a barn house himself almost 100 years ago, and the farmhouse is still standing. So when my parents were headed out there last summer, I said to them, if there's any wood around the house that's accessible and safe for you to grab, I would love to figure out how to build a guitar out of some of that. So last fall, my parents brought back some of these boards. My dad told me that they were the trim around the windows. And so you can see lots of holes where the nails were and where the latches would have been to kind of latch them shut. And so he brought me these boards. They looked super cool, still had the paint still on them. They weren't quite thick enough to make a body out of, but that's okay. I just kind of let the creative process go, and I thought about it for quite a while. And then I thought, you know what? At first I was thinking about doing a Telecaster, a barn caster. There's lots of those around, but I've already got a Tele. I'm happy with it, but I didn't have anything with a P90, any sort of Les Paul or Les Paul Junior style guitar. So I was like, what about a Les Paul Junior? It's a little bit different. So, and then I thought, well, similar to how a Les Paul is a mahogany body with a maple top, what if a Les Paul Junior is typically just mahogany body with no top. I'm like, well, what if I took that barnwood and made that the top? So I started thinking about that. So I ended up picking up a kit guitar from Solo Music out in Ontario. My third kit from those guys. They are fantastic. And but the problem was I didn't want the regular Les Paul and then the barnwood on top, because then that would make the guitar too thick. So I enlisted the help of my buddy Matt, who's got a great jointer, and we went and jointed the back of the barn boards. But I didn't want to touch the top at all. I wanted all of this patina, aging, holes, paint, all that kind of stuff still on there. But we made sure the back of the barn boards were flat. And then I took the thickness of those barn boards off the top of this body, so that this is still the thickness of a Les Paul Junior. Then I got a guitar fetish pickup, P90, put that one there. And then reached out to my folks again and asked for an old Saskatchewan license plate. And so my dad's cousin owns a garage in Maple Creek, and he had this old Saskatchewan license plate from 1954. So I figured out how to cut out a license plate and do the control cavity cover. And then the other cool thing, so my great grandfather had cattle and had a brand, and it was a N with a quarter circle underneath. So my mom even went to the museum, found the old brand books, and sent me photos of what the brand looked like. And so I learned how to do inlay. This is a mother of pearl inlay, and put that in there, and then obviously had to put my name on top of it. Certainly has some similarities to some other popular brands, but this is my name on there. So I'm super proud of this guitar. I played it at my first gig last weekend. Thought it sounded really good, and it's nice and light. And I'm super proud of this one. This is definitely a family heirloom guitar. Crazy to think that my grandmother would have seen these boards when she was a kid growing up around the windows. So now this is going to be my guitar. So next time you see any photos or pictures of any of my upcoming gigs, or maybe you're going to come out, I would love to show this off to you. And really proud of it. So let's keep on rocking in the free world.